Some of the most dangerous bombing raids of the Second World War were flown by crews from Lincolnshire, and now the county has moved a step closer to remembering them. More than 25,000 people from Bomber Command in Lincolnshire died during the conflict, and a design has been chosen for a new memorial in their name. Caroline Bilton is at the Aviation Heritage Centre in East Kirkby.
Anne-Marie, there are some who say Bomber Command is in Lincolnshire's DNA, but as yet there is no real memorial to those 25,000 men who did give their lives. And I'm here at the Aviation Centre in East Kirkby in the shadows of this beautiful Lancaster bomber, the perfect backdrop to officially launch a design for a lasting memorial. It's going to be unveiled here in just a few moments' time to this invited audience, but let me show you some images of what it will look like. 50 metres tall, and it's called the Spire of Names. It will contain the names of each and every man who gave his life, and it will look out over Lincoln Cathedral on Cannock Hill, of course the landmark that those men looked for to let them know that they were back home safe. It will also contain a visitor centre as well, which will of course tell the important story of Bomber Command. Well, Lord Lieutenant Tony Worth is the brainchild of this memorial, and he joins me now. Why do we need this in Lincolnshire, Tony?
Lincolnshire don't know enough about what happened in the war. We had 27 active stations. We were nearly half of the Bomber Command, and we have not recognised those who came back. And if you want to find out who actually died, the 25,000 that you were talking about, you have to go to the cathedral, you have to ask them to unlock a case, and inside it they will find some books. I want to have those names up on this spire, the Spire of Names.
And it really is important that we do this, isn't it? We will talk more to you in our programme tonight on Look North at 6:30. Of course, this is just the start today. They need to raise £3.2 million to get this off the ground. If they do raise it, they're hoping that we will see it on Cannock Hill in May 2015. Anne-Marie.
Caroline, thank you very much, and we all look forward to seeing that memorial in place.
The men of Bomber Command, many of whom flew from Lincolnshire, many never returned. Today, in the shadows of a Lancaster bomber, one of the iconic symbols of World War II, a design was unveiled for a lasting memorial to the 25,000 men who flew from Lincolnshire but who lost their lives. In the audience today, a veteran who served as a pilot with Bomber Command, Leslie Valentine, lost not only his brother-in-law but also his brother.
The word hero is bandied about right, left, right and centre. And I never considered myself a hero. I was just a very ordinary guy that did a job that he was told to do to the best of his ability. The real heroes are the guys that didn't make it.
This is the memorial that's been chosen to mark the sacrifice they made. Called the Spire of Names, it'll stand 50 metres high, overlooking Lincoln Cathedral, the landmark that guided the aircrews home to safety. It'll mark an historic event in a contemporary style.
What we wanted to do was to have something which is iconic on the hill opposite the cathedral, which people would say, yeah, what the hell's that? Let's go and have a look. They can then walk up an avenue of stones, and then they can get to the end and they can find the names of all of those sort of people, and it'll be electronic. So you'll be able to download an app which will enable you to find a name on the spire.
This memorial provides that thread, that glue that binds us to those men who, almost many of them, as you know, 55,000 gave their lives. Many of them are still scarred by what they saw and what they witnessed. And that provides the link to those serving today in Afghanistan and elsewhere in the world. And it provides the link to the people of Lincolnshire.
It comes with a price tag, though, £3.2 million. The emphasis is now on the generosity of those who want to see this happen. Well, today was just the start of a very long journey. They may have the design, they now need the money. And they're hoping to raise that £3.2 million by May 2015. Caroline Bilton, BBC Look North, East Kirkby.